Mute.
Okay, welcome. Let's begin on our mats, and we're going to do reclined butterfly as our grounding position. You can use a bolster, a couple pillows, folded blanket for behind your back, or you can just lay on your back. You can lay on your back, bring the soles of your feet together on the mat, and you can take it as, if you bring your heels in, it's going to be a stronger stretch, and if you bring them out, it's going to be a more restorative stretch. So as you go on your back, slowly walk your hands, elbows to your back, palms face up. If you need any support for your knees, you can use a block or books under each of your knees, or you can roll a blanket under both sides or a towel. Go ahead and take 2 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Begin to feel your body relaxing into the ground. This is your moment to arrive to the mat, and in this moment, and check out what's happening all around you. Leave everything that's happened already in the day aside, just for these couple moments of doing yoga. Notice every place where your body touches the ground and how supported it is. Continue to follow your breath in and out. I'd like you to set an intention for this practice. Think of your reason on why you showed up. Think of why you came to your mat. Keep following your breath. Inhales and exhales. Just take a moment to arrive. When doing these poses, I want you to listen to your body. Meet your edge, but don't cross it. If anything feels painful, come out of the pose. Just listen to your body. You can always come out of poses early. And please use props and any modifications for these poses. Let's take a big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Letting it go. Let's do that again. Let's take a big deep inhale. Filling the lungs to the tip top. Holding it. And exhale out the mouth. Releasing all that extra old air. Making way for new. Take another big inhale through the nose. Fill your lungs to the top. And a nice exhale. Release out the mouth. Let's follow your natural breath. And I'm going to read a little something to you as you relax. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. Remember to be kind to yourself. It's practice, makes progress. It's not about being perfect. It's about being true to you. I'm proud of you for just showing up. Let's make some small movements. Your fingers and toes. Make a little stretches and start moving around. Bring your knees together. Windshield wiper. Your legs side to side. You can stretch them out in front of you if that feels good. Let's go ahead and draw your knees into chest. Give yourself a great big hug. Massage your back and spine, going side to side. Try to still follow your breath through the inhales and exhales. Bring your spine to neutral. Let's take your peace fingers, which are your pointer finger and your middle finger, and bring your legs to a, wrap it around. Grab your peace fingers with your big toes with your peace fingers, and bring your knees to the sides of your chest. This is a good hip opener, and you can still sway side to side, or you can stay neutral. See how that feels. Make sure to keep your shoulders on the mat, grounded. You can even extend one leg at a time. Even if you only extend a little bit, that's okay. You can massage your spine. You can stay still. Whatever feels good. You can go ahead and release and drop your feet on the ground. And we're going to extend our right leg on our mats. Toes face the sky. We're going to grab our left knee with our right hand and pull over to the right side of the body. Extending our left arm straight out. You can rest your leg or knee on a bolster, a block, a blanket, or just hold on to it with your hand. You don't need to go all the way over to the ground. This is a really good side body twist. Make sure to keep your shoulders on the ground and breathe into the pose. Try and relax your body. And you might find the longer we hold this pose, the deeper you can go. Let's bring our knee back to center, foot on the mat. Bring your right foot to the mat. Let's go to our other side. Let's go ahead and extend our left foot. Toes face the sky. With your left arm, bring your right knee over your body to the left side as far as it feels comfortable, with keeping your shoulders on the mat. And bringing your right arm out to a T. You can keep your gaze neutral or look to the right. Just take a couple breaths here. Use any props to rest your knee on. Remember, it doesn't matter how far over your knee drops. It's about the twist and keeping your shoulders on the ground. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Fill your lungs to the top. Hold your breath and let it out through the mouth. Let's go ahead and bring our right knee over to the neutral, to the mat. Drop your knee or drop your feet. Let's place our palms on the mat next to our hips. Keep your feet hips distance apart and close to your bum. We're going to do a bridge pose. And you can do a supported bridge pose. You can use a bolster. You can use a block. You can use a couple books. Or you can just do the full version. I'm going to show you with the bolster. So you're going to take the bolster and keep it next to you, okay? So place your hands on the ground on the mat and activate your core, your legs, bringing your hips up. Remember to activate your core and don't Don't put pressure into your neck. Just put it into, use your shoulders. We're going to place the bolster under our hips and then release. So you should be able to feel supported here. You don't want it on your spine. You want it right at the right in the lowest part of your back. You can bring your hands to the side if you're doing supportive. Try and relax your neck. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Keep focusing on your breath. And try and relax into the pose. If you're doing the full version, you can rest. Slowly bring your hips down to the ground. Now let's go ahead and get ready to move. So let's place our hands face down on the ground. We're going to activate our legs and core and lift up, removing the bolster, and slowly rolling it down. Let's take a little counter pose. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Give a little squeeze. You can roll side to side and massage your back. All right, let's bring feet back to the mat and let's do it one more time. You can choose to do supported bridge, or you can do the full bridge. I'll show you the full bridge if you want to do that. Otherwise, get your bolster or your block or pillow ready. Bring your feet hips distance apart, close to your bum. Your palms down to the ground next to your hips. Take an inhale, activate your legs and core and rise up. Rise your hips up, making sure you can tuck your shoulders kind of underneath. Try and tuck your arms underneath your shoulders. To help bring your hips up, if you activate your glutes, it'll help as well. If it's in your practice to clasp your hands, you can clasp your hands under your body. And remember to protect your neck. You don't want to put any pressure on your neck. Make sure to stay activated. On the next exhale, we'll lower down slowly. If you're in supported bridge, activate your legs, core, and your glutes. Rise up and release and take away your prop and slowly roll down. Let's take a counter pose. Hug your knees into your chest. Just bring your feet back to the mat. Swing our legs up and around, and we're going to go to tabletop. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do some leg stretches. So we're going to do some leg extensions, and we'll start with our right side, but first let's make sure that our hands are under our shoulders and our knees are under our hips. We're going to start with our right foot. So let's extend our right foot and flex. And we'll hold it for a few breaths. Make sure to activate your core, your glutes, your leg. Try and pull your knee up so it helps activate your leg, keeping your toes to face the ground. Follow your breath. Bend your leg. Bring your knee back to the ground and tabletop. Do a little wiggle. Let's move to our left side. Let's extend our left foot. Foot flexed. Activate your core, your leg, your foot, your glutes. Try and pull your knee up. It'll help activate your leg. Make sure your toes are face down. And don't forget to breathe. Try and focus. You've got this. Good job. Let's lower our knee to the ground and wiggle it out. Let's go ahead and take child's pose. So bring your toes together, knees apart, and sit back to our heels. And you can do extended with your arms overhead, or you can rotate your hands and come down with your arms on the side of your body. You can even do supported child's pose, which is putting a bolster between your knees, and use the bolster as something to hug. If you have any knee issues or ankle issues, you can use a blanket under each, whatever feels good to you. Let's bring our arms under our shoulders and push up. Let's move, if you have a bolster or pillow, move that aside. Let's go back to tabletop pose. We're going to do one more round of the leg extensions. Remember to center your hips over your knees and your wrists and shoulders, line them all up. Let's start with our right side. Go ahead and extend that right foot out. Activate your knee, your glutes, your foot facing down, and drop to your knee, or drop your knee down. Let's do our left side out, foot facing down. Activate your glutes, your knee, and breathe. Let's bring it down. Let's take a quick downward facing dog to stretch it out. So tuck your toes, lift your hips, and push into the mat with your arms, keeping your biceps by your ears. You can walk out your dog, bending into your knees. Walk it out. Let's drop the knees to the mat. Sounds like dogs like when someone's here. Okay. All right, now let's go to our sit bones. And we're going to do a wide-legged fold. So bring your legs out as comfortable as you can be. You don't have to go too far out. And so you have an option. You can either walk it out and rest your head just down. You can use that bolster and put it at an angle and rest. Or you can use your peace fingers and grab your toes as something to help bring you forward. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're going to take a few breaths here, okay? We're going to stay here for maybe 1 to 2 minutes. So be comfortable in your pose. So on your inhale, go ahead and fold down, using your chest space forward to either your prop down or your peace fingers to your toes. It's not about being good at something. It's about being good to yourself. Just breathe. Remember to come out early if you need to come out. Or you might find you can bend a little further. Make sure to listen to your body. Let's go ahead and bring our hands in front of us, moving any props aside. Slowly walking our hands back. Stretch our back a little bit. Let's bring our legs together. And we're going to do a seated forward fold. With these, it's nice. You can use a strap if you have a strap or a belt. You can still use your bolster if you want to use your bolster. You can put your bolster here, or You can take your strap and put it around your heels of your feet, or you see it. So I'm going to do this version. I like this version. So I like to wrap it and sit tall and hinge at your hips with your heart space going towards your feet. And see how my elbows naturally pull in. And then you can fold over, but you get a better stretch if you go in first with your heart space and then fold over. If you feel a little tight, you can put a bend in your knees. You can put a pillow under your knees. Whatever it feels to be comfortable. You don't need a big forward fold for you to get the benefits from the fold. Just follow your breath. Release your strap. You can move your bolster and slowly walk your hands back to a seated position, where we'll go into our last position. You can use, we're going to do Fountain of Youth, which is laying back with your legs in the air. You can use a wall or a door. You can use your couch. You can use your strap. So I'll show you both versions and you choose which version you like. So if you want to just lay on the ground with your strap, you're going to come to seated and slowly lean back. You're going to take your belt or your strap. You're going to get in position and wiggle around and just hold your feet in the air like this. And if that feels good, you can stay there. If you want to use a wall or a door, you're going to sit to the side of the wall or door, all the way to the side, and you're going to lay down, and you're going to swing your feet up to the door and put your arms to the side. Whichever way feels comfortable, you can do. Also, you can use a chair, the edge of the bed, whatever helps keep your feet up, you can do. So let's take a couple moments and just relax into this pose. It's good to have your feet above your heart for an inversion pose because it helps change the flow of the blood and circulate new blood into your body. I want you to take 2 deep inhales through the nose and exhales out the mouth. Continue breathing. Remember to come out of any pose that doesn't feel comfortable anymore. Now, in coming out of the pose, if you have your legs in the air with the belt, you can simply bend your knees down, feet to the ground, and stretch your legs out or windshield wiper your legs. If you do happen to have your legs up on either a door, a wall, or something else, bring your feet down, roll to a side, take a pause, and then push yourself up to seated. We're going to end our practice lying down on the mat in Shavasana. You can use any of the props that we've had for this class to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Put the bolster or pillow under your knees. You can use blocks. Whatever feels the most comfortable and relaxed. I want you to try and melt into the ground. Try and relax all your muscles and your mind and just soak in everything you've done with this practice. Your body has worked hard, so this is its time to get all the benefits from the practice. Take a moment just for yourself. Following your natural breath in and out. Maybe visualize your breath traveling to everywhere in your body, to your hands, to your feet. Come back to your intention for the practice. Your reason for showing up. The body benefits from movement, and the mind benefits from stillness. This pose is one of the best poses for your body because it helps your mind, soul, and muscles repair. Keep feeling yourself sinking into your mat. I want you to notice how you feel. If your body feels any different than the beginning of the practice. Let's take another deep breath. Inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Begin wiggling your fingers and your toes. Making any small movements. Maybe bring your arms overhead and point your toes and take a stretch. Let's hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug and squeeze. Let's roll to your right side. Slowly make your way to seated, where we'll close the practice. Bring your hands to heart center or a mudra if you have a mudra. Keep your eyes closed or soft. I want you to know that I am proud of you for showing up. You are worth it, and I love you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Namaste. Thank you.